Hello and welcome to a. I think this is the third. Yeah, this is the third vignette for Somebody's Heroes. I'm Eric. I'm the Dungeon Master.
I'm Johnny. I'm Solarian.
Solarian is a hell of a fun character, but we are going to flash back 1,000 years before the start of the actual campaign. So this is the year 1025 of the Modern Reckoning. And the camera's gonna take a trip through the jungle region of the world, and locally, the locals call it Algamoth. Just Algamoth, nothing more, nothing less. And they zoom in on a tribal-like city. Not city, not even a town. It's like a village or an outpost. There's like a dozen small thatched roof huts. And inside one of these, we're gonna go through one of those like leather flaps that you would expect on a tribal hut. We actually see 6 individuals around a fire. We see all 6 of them are Ammarre in nature, and one of them is actually standing at the moment. Solarian, you are the one who is standing because you are the leader of this small community here. Mm-hmm. What does Solarian look like right now?
Yeah. Solarian is an Ammarre. He has stark white hair. He has purple eyes that have a sparkle in them. But mainly what you see is his armor is very nature-based. You can see that there's like mud in certain areas. There's moss growing on that mud. There's vines that are crossing over, going into each crevice that you can see. There's mushrooms that are growing in certain areas. He has a very close connection with nature, and it's also seen in the helm that he wears that is similar fashion to his armor, but has these giant stag antlers on the sides of them. Outside of that, he has beautifully feathered wings behind him, and this very intimidating longsword on his hip. Outside of that, he stands at around 6'6", like 270, like
still unit. Intimidating absolute without unit. The sword.
Absolute unit, yeah, for sure. So, but currently he has his hands behind his back, and he's just contemplating, thinking about what is going to happen next and how to prepare.
Okay. On the floor in front of you, there is a small fire. Nothing that's going to burn down the thatch roof or anything like that. It's very well contained, very well kept. But on the side towards your feet, you see a makeshift like terrain piece, like you would use at a D&D table. That is a cave with the cap taken off, so you guys can see inside. And inside, you've got 2 dragon statuettes and behind them is a clutch of eggs, and there is two cavern paths going off, neither of which are big enough for dragons to these size dragons, these ancient dragons to go down themselves. It is for the young, when they're born, to go down, find little food, and come back and still be safe within the nest. This is not the first hatching that has happened in this cave. However, your group has determined it will be their last. The goal is to take out the female. The youngest of I'm gonna say your order. The youngest of your order is probably about 20, and he doesn't have the big helmet or big stuff like you do. He's got a lot lighter garb, but he's still the same build as you. He's just smaller sized. This is actually your younger sibling.
Okay.
Her name is Sola. She just got back from patrol and comes over, grabs one of the statuettes, and brings it out of the cave to the other side of the fire and says, Algamoth is gone. Ammarre is the only one left. Now's our chance. This is the opportunity we've been waiting for.
And you're sure?
Positive.
How long ago did Algamoth leave?
She looks in her, she like thinks back and does the amount of time it took her to get here. And she's like, about 8 hours. That's it. And it's the dead of night.
Okay.
Not that that matters for dragons.
Well, you all heard Sola. Everyone get ready.
They immediately all stand up, go grab their packs, grab their blades, which are a mixture of longswords and great axes, and you got 2 people with bows.
I'm gonna go to Sola individually, because I imagine that since she was traveling, she's probably already ready to go.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna go to her. I don't want you going in to the cave.
Of course not.
I want you to keep lookout.
Okay. I have message ready. I'll just let you know when I see him.
Okay.
He shouldn't be back for days, so it's an easy assignment.
I wouldn't want to put all of my stake into that. But just in case.
Of course. You're in charge, brother.
If anything happens, you send that message and you get out. You understand?
Of course.
Good.
I have all the get out of their spells ready. You told me to.
Okay. Alrighty. Solarian is gonna go back to the cave map and just study it as much as he can before he finally gets back up, and then he puts his helm on, and then they begin making their way to the cave.
Perfect. So it is an 8-hour trek. The first 6 is jungle. You're absolutely used to it. It's no problem.
Mm-hmm.
But the last 2 hours is a little bit of a steeper climb. It's not like a straight up climb, but it is a hike, right? So you guys hike up the mountains. No one's complaining. They're all here to do a job. Are you instructing them all to sneak and be quiet on the approach?
We have to try.
Okay. Then your sister is going to go ahead and cast what's that fucking spell? You know the one I'm thinking
Oh,
of.
Pass Without Trace.
Yeah, Pass Without Trace.
Awesome. Yeah,
She's
that's gonna be
cast Pass Without
huge.
Trace on everybody. You're
Yeah.
going against a dragon.
Good
You
call.
need every benefit she can give you.
Yes. Yes.
So
Okay.
she's going to give you Pass Without Trace on that.
All right.
So go ahead and roll your stealth check.
The 19 with Pass Without Trace.
Ooh. Because you have disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm. They didn't get much better than you. They got right around the same. So it's 18, 19s all around the board for everybody. Except your sister. Your sister rolled like a boss. She rolled a nat 20.
Of course. Incredible.
Like, seriously.
Incredible. Wouldn't expect anything less.
She's hidden. 100% hidden. So you guys go up to the get up to the cave. Your sister spreads her wings and with one fell flap just flies straight up 60 feet and takes a perch on a ledge and a rock, and just you see her kind of tuck herself in, and then she disappears out of sight.
Yeah. Right. You know what the plan is. We get in. If anything goes wrong, you make sure your last thing that you do is go for those eggs. We cannot let them hatch.
Yes.
But let's hope that we make it out of this.
Yes, sir. And you guys get in there. You guys are going in without torches or anything, right?
Right, yeah. We have dark vision anyways,
Perfect.
So yeah.
What's the range on it, 30 or 60?
60. I have true sight out to 60 feet, so I can see anything. Yeah.
You're a visionary. You're a visionary. Okay. So you're seeing perfect color. These other guys can see the black and white.
Yeah.
They see the
I'll
sleeping.
be leading the way.
Yeah, but they see the sleeping draconic form. She does still appear to be sleeping.
I'm gonna look for the eggs. Do we see it as we're exiting out of this tunnel?
They are curled up at her belly with her tail curled around like a cat.
All right. Quiet.
Each of you get one action to do one thing before before the dragon wakes up and realizes, because anything you do is going to immediately wake this fucking thing up.
Sure.
And one thing you notice when you get in here is you came in with 5 people total.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
5 people total. One's already missing. It was a face you didn't really recognize, but he'd been there with you for about a month or more, so he wasn't someone you didn't know, but he just isn't there.
We'll just do it with us 4. We can do it. All right. You know what to do. We have this chance. It's one chance to do whatever we can. All out assault. And then we're gonna try and get as close as possible before shit hits the fan.
So your 2 with bows stay back.
Okay.
They immediately, both of them, pull out Nature's Wrath and try to
Incredible.
pin this thing down.
Okay.
As an action, they cause spectral vines to spring up and reach for her. They have to. She has to succeed on a strength or dex saving throw or be restrained. So she's still asleep, so she's getting disadvantage on these rolls.
Okay.
Technically, she can, after the first one, wake up and legendary resistance the second.
Right.
But one of these has to hit her first.
Right.
And naturally, she's going strength, because she's got a... No, she's plus 8 either way. Doesn't matter.
Right.
Oh, I dropped a 16 to pick up a 6. Because disadvantage. So that is a 14. What is their DC?
DC
Same as
is,
yours.
Yeah, 17.
17.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. So the first one strikes, comes down on right around her neck. Just holding her neck down, because if you control the neck of the beast, you control the beast itself. The next one is going for that blasted tail. Ooh, dropped a 9 to pick up a 4. She fails that one too. But she's going to legendary resistance that one.
Yeah.
Lift that tail up, and the vines go with it.
Okay.
So she just rips the vines right out of the ground as she just starts to wake up. And now, like, she's got her legs and tail under her, but she's now got to push up to break that, because right now she is restrained. She is still restrained, so you guys are okay right now.
Sure.
Repeat saving throw at the end of each of its turns. The other two of you do still get something to go.
Okay. I think what I'm going to end up doing is I am going to bring out the Wrath of Nature. So I am pulling out my blade, and I am going to ignite it in holy fire as I'm going to lift up with my wings and then just stab directly into the neck if I can.
Oh, I love it. Go for it. AC 21 for you.
And this is with advantage because it's restrained, correct?
Correct.
Incredible. All right, that was a 6, so that's not good. But that was a 1. But thankfully, I have a plus 16 to hit. So
that's a 22.
I shake the storm giant fucking belt that's on his belt buckle right now and says, "Thank God." So that would be a 22 to hit.
Very nice.
And then I'm gonna be doing a couple D8 of damage. Let's get my D8s out.
That means they're only gonna be 7s. Got it.
Okay, so that was 8 fire damage, and then 9 radiant damage. And then since this is a +3 weapon, it is also going to have an extra 3 on top of that.
And plus your strength.
Correct. So that's another 9 on top of that as well.
So that is 12 plus, what was that, 17?
Yes.
9 and 17, so that is... Oh, not 9. 12 and 17, that is 29 damage. Round 1.
Okay. Right. Sorry. For my bonus action... Oh, wait, no, that is a bonus action to bring out the Wrath of Nature. Never mind. All right. It is... second attacks. That was a 19.
Okay.
And a 13. Okay, so the 19... Do I remember critting on 19? I don't think I did that. I think that was like a different weapon. Okay, so that is another hit. I will deal damage. That is 7 on the first one. So that's 7 fire.
Okay.
And then, ooh, that's a good one. That is 14 radiant damage.
Nice.
And then another 12 on top of that.
So that's 19 and 14, 33, 29.
And I am going to also...
Nice. 62.
I'm going to burn... Damn. I'm going to burn a second level smite. Yeah. On that one, which is going to be, what, 3d8?
I believe so.
Okay. Ooh. So that's 17 extra radiant.
17 extra? Fantastic. Yeah. So she is waking up and has not fully... You know that weak strength that you have as you're waking up, right? That's where she's at right this second. As you come up and you just deal 79 points of damage to her in one fucking go in that neck.
Hell yeah.
Your friend comes around the other side, tries to hit that neck from the other side. He's still got advantage too, but he's only got the +7 because he does not have the belt you do.
Yeah.
That is an 18 on the die on the first hit.
Hey, let's go.
And a 15 total on the second. So the first hit hits. What's the highest spell slot you have right now?
Right now, third.
Third. He's going to dump a third level, so that's 4d8s.
Cool. Yep.
He's just going to fucking go. But he was using a two-handed great axe, so he's got a d12 to start.
Let's go. Smiting with a great axe just hits different.
7 on the great axe.
Let's go.
And then that's only a 1. Oh, goddamn. Roll better. Technically, he rolled better on the third smite. The third smite die, because that was a 2,
well, that's
not a
good. 1. Great job. Oh, man.
God
We're
damn it.
dead.
And then he rolled even better again, that's 3. So that is 7 more total damage on 48s. He rolled like trash.
Oh well.
But then you add a strength modifier under that, give it a 16, so that is 14 plus 3, 17 more damage.
Cool.
So that is going to bring that up to 6 total. 1 turn. Not bad at all. 100 points of damage between the two of you on one fucking go. That is fantastic. So you guys are digging in pretty nicely. She's got both weapons embedded in her neck. She's going to try and stand up. She no longer has that... I think she still might have disadvantage on it because restrained. Let me double check. I believe she has disadvantage to try and stand up here.
We're talking about the Nature's Wrath.
Speed 0, attack rolls have advantage. Her attacks have disadvantage. She has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, so she's going to have to use dexterity.
She can do a strength or dexterity saving throw.
She can.
So she wouldn't have disadvantage
either way. And because of this motion she is going to just muscle it straight up.
Yeah.
So she's using her strength. So that was me getting rid of a die. She starts to stand back up. These two holding on to this Nature's Wrath pull her ass right back down.
Let's go.
Boom. The one just pulls her head right the fuck back down.
Yeah.
So her hindquarters are up, but her neck is on the floor.
Yeah.
She goes, but that was a loud noise.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
It wasn't, but that was only one loud noise.
So as she's trying to pull up, I imagine that he's just keeping the sword like burning into her neck and says, Your age of ruling over us is over. And, yeah. We'll leave it at that.
Just, it's fucking done, Ben.
Mm-hmm. They can do the save at the end of their turn, so they get to do, like, actions and stuff.
Her main focus right now, she's that half asleep. She's trying to just get up first, figure out what the fuck is going on.
Cool.
Yes, they're smart. They're smart creatures. I'm not denying that. However, even a brilliant man...
Waking up. Yeah.
It's one of those numbers.
Mm-hmm.
But she is going to actually... No, this the other guy, as she pulled back down. You still have this one guy who hasn't done anything yet since she got pulled back down. He is actually going to go ahead and what's a fun thing y'all got? Ooh, that's dirty. I like it. Second level moonbeam.
Yes.
Right down on her fucking head. Boom.
Incredible.
So she has to make a con saving throw. I mean, the odds are stacked in her favor. Yeah. It's a plus 14 on her con save. She only rolled a 4, though.
No. Oh, well, wait.
That's an 18.
18 passes.
That's an 18.
Yeah.
It barely passes, but it's one of those where it's like...
Wild.
She could have failed. Like...
Yeah. That's crazy.
So this moonbeam just blasts down and hits right square on her head. For 9 damage. Even at half. He rolled 2 9s.
Nice.
This guy should have had the axe.
Yeah, right?
Jesus. But 9 radiant damage. The rest is about... So that's 105. The rest was about shape changers. I was verifying the rest of the spell.
Mm-hmm.
She is not actively shape changed, so she's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So just drops a moonbeam right on her head. Now we're going to have everyone roll initiative real quick.
Incredible. For whatever reason, I rolled 2... Not for whatever reason. I was rolling with advantage because I knew that my attacks had advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And I rolled a 14 and a 4, and I was like, I don't know which one to take because it's not with disadvantage, but it's not with it. So I rolled again, and I got a 16 this time.
Okay.
So 18 total.
19, 18. We do have the layer on the 20, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
They rolled 11s. What is your dex?
Dex is 2, but so yeah, 18 total for my initiative.
I was verifying to add theirs.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, 2.
It's a +2. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So theirs is a 13. So they're just all gonna. I'm gonna run all of them after you and her go.
Yeah. Cool.
Because when we have multiple NPCs, sometimes it's just easier to fucking group them together.
I get you.
All right. So we're gonna start this turn off right. We're gonna hit this with a layer.
Yep.
So that scream she did as she was blasted by all that fucking bullshit. She is going to go ahead and you see some fumes that were up above your head, barely. And then come down and swarm around all of you. You guys are gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw at the start of your turn. On a failure, you have disadvantage on attack rolls until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
If you succeed, you're immune.
Okay.
And this is against poison gas. So if you have something that makes you resistant to the poison condition, then that's already resolved.
I don't think I have anything against poison condition, but I do have against poison damage.
Okay. Yeah, this is just you get disadvantage if you. It's at the beginning of your turn.
Yep. Which.
She's first.
Oh fuck! All right.
She got a 19.
Oh damn! Okay.
She rolled
cool.
higher than you.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? Good for her. She's gonna need it.
She is gonna need this. She is gonna need this. Oh god. All right. So she's gonna go ahead. She's gonna try and actually push back up again. That is. You said it's a DC 17?
Yes. Yeah. Probably way over. No, not yet.
1 point low. She got a 16 on her fucking roll. So she stands back.
Man.
She starts to stand back up again. You guys feel it going up.
Just
boom, ripped right back down again. She's furious at this point.
Yeah.
But she's trying it on the beginning of her turn.
Okay.
So she is going to go ahead and use her ability called Honeyed Words. You know you want to let me out of this. This is not something you want to do right now. Talking to the person with nature's wrath. Oh, you know that I am the one who provides all the safety. Algamoth is the one who brings the terror. You're killing the wrong one. So he has to make a DC 19 Wisdom saving throw. What is your bonus on Wisdom?
Bonus on Wisdom is my Charisma, which is 5. So, currently, it is an 11.
So it, your Wisdom saving throw is an 11?
Yes.
Okay. So they're running with basically the same stats except for the belt.
Yeah.
So, he's got to save against this. He's got an 11. He rolled a 3, though.
It's not an 18.
That's not a 19.
Oh, 19. That's not a 19.
On a failure, the creature must use its reaction if available to make one attack against a creature of the dragon's choice with whatever weapon it has to do so, moving up to its speed as a part of the reaction as necessary. It need not use any special features when making this attack. If it can't get into position, it moves as far as it can, blah, blah, blah. Creatures immune to being charmed or immune to this ability. So he is... I need to reread this Nature's Wrath.
Dang. Can't be frightened. That's... Damn. Yeah,
He does not need to maintain... He doesn't need to.
Yeah.
It's just active.
Oh, I see.
It's just an active thing. It stays up.
But he would drop it.
Yeah, he's holding it.
He would drop it.
He's going to drop it.
Yeah.
Of course. But
100%.
I was looking to make sure if he had to drop it per the raw, or if it was a choice.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So he's gonna dispel it, run up to you, and stab you in the back.
Bold move. All right.
So he has advantage because flanking.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh. What's your AC?
24.
Fuck! He rolled a 23.
Almost.
Just comes
so
up,
close.
grazes like your side of your armor, cuts a little piece of moss off.
What were you doing? All right.
My queen needed my help.
You cannot listen to her words. We are here to end this tyranny. Okay.
And it does not say is permanently done so. So he's done. It's your turn.
Cool.
You're now flanked at the moment, according to your own brain.
Can I get into a position where the other person that was attacking the neck and be able to get in a flanking position as well? Oh,
You're
yeah,
already.
there's no restraint. Okay, so we're good? Okay.
You're already.
Okay.
Because you guys are opposite sides of the neck.
Right, yeah.
At least the way I was trying to describe it.
Thank God, because that was... Oh, wait, hold on. I need to do that save. What was it again?
Con save DC 20.
Con save. I don't remember what I rolled. Okay. DC 20. Damn. I got a 10.
Okay, you have disadvantage.
No, sorry, an 18.
You have disadvantage, which means you roll normal
Okay.
on this attack.
So I will re-roll because I rolled 2 die.
That's perfectly fine.
That is a 19. Okay.
Okay.
So
that is an AC 21.
Yeah.
Your die was a 19?
19 on the die
Okay.
plus 16. We're
You're
fucking
good. You're good.
Yeah.
I thought you were
still
adding
have-
it all up to be a 19 and like, all right, I'm happy with that. I'm like, miss.
Sorry. No. That is 9 for radiant. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Bonus action. That's right. I wanted to do this last round, but I didn't have a bonus action. Bonus action, I am going to use Radiant Soul, which is going to, for 1 minute, give me flying speed, which I already have. But I get to deal extra radiant damage to one target that I deal damage to per turn.
Okay.
And that equals my level. So I am dealing an extra 10 on top of whatever I'm doing.
Okay.
I said 9 on the first one, plus this is going to be, I rolled an 8 and a 7, so 15
15 plus 22.
radiant damage, and then 10, and then on top of
Then
that,
9 and then 3.
The 9 and then the 3,
Yeah. So you're plus,
So that is-
with a plus 22.
Yes, with a plus 22. yeah, that is what it is.
4d8 plus 22. Are you dumping a smite or no?
I don't want to use all of my smites on non-crits, but at the same time, all right, I'm gonna do a second level. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do second level smite, which is 3d8. I believe.
Yes, that's what we went
Yes.
with last time.
Yeah. All right, that is 7 and rough. That was 8 extra
8
damage.
total? Okay. So 8, that's 45 points of damage in one swing.
And then I'm gonna swing again.
Uh-huh.
All right. That is none other
Than a
than a natural 1.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep. So that's a natural 1 right there.
That's a... Ding.
Yep. So I imagine that I just, as I'm like on the neck, ripping into the dragon, it moves in a way that like I fall off of it, and I am just gonna fall onto the ground. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll use the rest of my movement speed to stand
Get
back
back up.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
You're good on that. So you're standing back up. This dragon has taken 150. Fabulous. You guys are doing really well. Like, you're doing really well.
Yeah, that
although it's
surprise
got a
round was
shit
huge.
ton, a lot of hit points. It's got 420 hit points.
Nice.
All right, so you just went. Next up is the guy up opposite you. He's gonna make that con save. Crit fail.
Oof.
So he's got disadvantage. You're standing on the opposite side of him, so he's still got the advantage, but
Good.
he's going to roll it normal. That is a 23. That is a hit.
Good.
He's dumping another... He's only dumping a second level smite. He's not dumping his third, but
cool.
6 and 7. That is going to be 13. He's got another 3 there because of that. That's an 8. He's already rolling better on this one than he did the entire last smite.
Yeah.
And a 5. Fabulous. So, that is going to be 16, 24, 29 points of damage on this smite. Good deal. 179. Hells yes. The other caster on the other side is actually going to go ahead and try and do... Channel Divinity does not have a certain number you can use that I see here.
I think it's 1 for paladins.
I thought it was once a day.
Yeah.
So he's done. He can't try again. Alright, so he is going to go ahead and just do an ensnaring strike.
Yeah, it's per short rest.
Oh
well.
So he's going to try and shoot a bow at the dragon with an ensnaring strike to try and get her brought back down to where she needs to be. So the first thing is going to be the attack roll. Oh no. He missed.
Yep. It's gonna happen.
It is
all of this
all day
battle is gonna happen. Yep.
All day long. Yeah. He rolled a 4 on the die.
Yeah. All right.
Plus 7. That is not high enough to do anything.
Not even close.
The buddy who's behind, who tried to stab you?
Tried to stab me. Yeah.
He is going to go ahead and let's see. You're trying to go back too far. I only want to go back to Paladin. He is going to go ahead and... Oh shit, they've got 2 attacks.
Oh, sweet.
I totally forgot. So I'm going to roll both of the other attacks, the one with the great axe and the one with the great axe misses, but the bow hits with a 21. With a 21. So he is going to go ahead and bust out that actual ensnaring strike.
Good.
And fire that baby.
Awesome.
I am so glad I'm so glad I reread that. Because they've got as many... They're built the same build as you.
Next time you hit a creature, sweet. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Okay.
So, next time you hit a creature before the spell ends, a writhing mass, blah, blah, blah.
God, it's strength save.
Yes. So...
Oh, but it has advantage because it's larger than large.
It is. It's gargantuan. But that still...
Cool.
She's been failing shit all over the place with a DC 17. So... She has the ensnaring strike.
Save on this one.
Ensnaring strike on her, and he then shot with the arrow. So he is going to... Not he, she. She, the dragon, is going to try and resist this, and does.
Yeah,
got an 18.
Makes sense.
Only got an 18 out of the 17. Like, this is a good fight for y'all. This is a good fight for y'all. So she fucking breaks through that. It tries to get around her wing, and she just rolls her wing and does that. And immediately after his turn, she realizes, oh yeah, I can do that. And you hear her say that. Oh yeah, that's a thing. And immediate wing attack. And just leans back on both hind feet. Strength save if you didn't succeed in stabbing her the last time, and your buddy failed on his second attack, so neither of you are actually in on her. So you guys don't have to hold on to stay on her.
However, I do have Sentinel.
Okay.
So
technically, her
does
head
wing attack
further...
say that her movement can happen without opportunity attacks?
She's not moving.
She's not. Okay.
It's just her repositioning within her square.
Gotcha.
So she just lifts her head back up.
Okay.
And she is aiming... Oh shit,
27.
All creatures within 15 feet.
27.
On what save? It was a dexterity save.
That's different. 20.
The other two of your buddies who are right up there with you have to save as well. The other caster was far enough away. He's not affected by a 15-foot radius. Nat 20 from one of them.
Let's go. Okay.
Your Great Axe Bro got a nat 20.
Let's go.
The other caster, what is your bonus on
For
Dex?
dexterity, it's 7.
7. That's a 19. He fails. So he is...
Damn.
He gets pushed back 10 feet and is flat on his ass.
Yep.
He's just
that
been getting brutalized. He's just a rag.
Yep.
She can fly up to half her speed. She's not going to. She's still in a cave.
Sure.
Doesn't make sense. But that ends everyone else's round, so it is now back to the top. It is the Layer's turn.
Yep.
The Layer, right next to the guy who just got pushed. He got pushed into a corpse that explodes.
Yep.
Immediately, he has to make a con saving throw, on which he actually passes. Holy shit, nice. So he's not affected by the 4d6 worth of poison damage.
Good. Okay.
Nice setup. He just gets blasted back, hits this corpse, and behind him you just see this...
Hold your breath!
As he inhales before the smoke before the fumes come right back down. The other toxic fumes are gone, so you don't have to worry about that save.
Good.
Right now it was just the corpse. But you guys are now at the dragon's turn. You just see her inhale those toxic fumes that were down low. She just inhales
as he pulls up his shield. God damn it.
We all know what's coming, baby.
Yep.
Ancient green dragon poison breath. Whoosh, against all three of those people. The one caster who's on the other side is unaffected still.
Well, thank God they're on the other side.
Right? Because I'm pretty sure this is a cone. Yeah, 90-foot cone. DC 22, con save.
25.
25. You pass. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, that's a nat 1 and a 5 on the die. Those guys did not pass. They did not pass. Now, for this one, I'm going to have to pull up Google because that's a lot of D6s I don't feel like going to get.
Yeah.
Google
You
dice
know it's
roller.
bad when the DM doesn't want to grab that many D6s. Oof.
That is 5 by 3. That's not enough. That is 3 by 6. That's 18. Keep going. 7 by 3. That's 21. 2 more. There we go. Roll, baby. 74 points of damage to both of them. And I'm pretty sure half of that to you. I'm going to double check. Yeah, half on a success.
Okay, so are we rounding down? Oh, wait, 74 you said, right?
74, it's an even number.
Never mind.
74, you're good.
So that would be 37?
37 for you.
So then half that, do we round down or up? Because I have resistance to poison.
Oh, you do.
With my armor.
Yeah. So you are... With that, you are... Go with round down.
Okay.
Yeah, go with round down.
That'd be 13?
18. 36.
Right.
37 divided by 2 is 36. 36 divided by 2 is 18.
18. All right.
You just
cool.
took that like a punk. You were ready for this fight.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I was built for it. Yeah. Okay.
So they just took 74. What is their max? What is their max hit points? They have pretty much the same as you.
About 114.
Perfect.
Yeah.
They're at 110. So 110, 110, 110, 110, and yeah, it's only the 4 of you. 74. 74. Perfect. Okay, have fun.
Oof.
They just got knocked down to 2/3, baby.
Yeah. Oof. Okay.
It is now your turn, Solarian. She didn't technically move squares.
Okay.
She just kind of reared back. Like dragons do.
Okay. I am going to do Aura of Vitality. So, I'm going to... Should I drop nature? No, I'm not. I'm not going to drop Wrath of Nature. All right. So do I still have flanking then? Or can I position myself so that I do?
You can. Just skirt around to the outside the other side of the...
All right, so then I'm going to, like, run underneath, like, slide underneath and, like, try and carve under.
Perfect.
With some sweet action there. That is not good. What's the AC?
21.
With a 5?
You beat it.
I just hit 21. Holy shit, let's go. All right. So then I will deal some damage. Let's do it.
Fabulous.
I got the D8s
you
here.
You have to roll a 4 or less to miss her.
I know, right? So that is 10 on fire damage.
Okay.
That is another 10 on radiant damage.
Beautiful. 22.
Plus 22.
Plus 22. Okay. Roll your other one.
All right.
Please crit.
Damn, no crit yet. But that is an 18. So
okay. You're still good.
Way high. Okay. That is 5 on the fire.
Okay.
And then 10 on the radiant. And then plus 12.
Plus 12.
Because the radiant so only applies to one attack.
Okay, perfect. So you have 15, 20, 34, 35, and 34.
And you know what? Let's throw a third level smite in there.
Go for it. That's 4d8s. I haven't finished doing math, so you're good. Keep racking up my math to add.
13 on the first roll.
Okay.
And then 25 total on that one.
25 total on that smite. Nice. 14 total, 9. Yeah, you just dealt 94 damage with your... You found her weak spot, apparently. That belly does not like what you just did. 13, carry the 1, that's a 7. Got 273. Hells yes. You actually, as you're power sliding like under her gut, you're actually slicing from like what would be like her humanoid navel straight down.
Just carving into it with radiant fire energy. God, so it's so good.
Perfectly cauterized too, right? This is a clean cut.
Yes.
So you are now exactly opposite on the other side of her. So she would have to turn around to hit you or tail attack you, naturally. But she is going to go ahead and actually use her legendary action. Each creature within 120 feet that can hear her must make a DC 19 charisma saving throw.
Okay.
On a failure, you're frightened for a minute. You repeat it at the end of each of your turns, ending the effect on a success, of course.
Wait, say that one more time. Frightened?
Frightened.
I am immune to being frightened.
Fantastic. So you don't roll, but everyone else has to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Everyone else is about to run like a little... like a little baby.
So anybody within 10 feet of me can't be frightened.
Nobody. You power slid to the other side of a dragon.
Yeah.
You had a friend.
Yeah, I accept that. That makes sense.
You gotta love choices.
This is of my own doing.
What is your bonus to charisma save?
14.
You get a plus 14? There's no item or anything. That's just...
So, it's 5 because of charisma. Okay. It's 4 because of proficiency bonus. Okay. It's another 5 because of charisma in my aura.
Okay, so they don't get the extra 5, but they do get the 9.
Okay.
So, because they're too far away.
Yeah.
Because your aura is
The funniest thing, too, is that when I did roll, I rolled a 5 again, and I still ended up getting 19. So I would have passed anyways.
Hell yes. Fantastic. So when we add 9... Oh, fantastic. Believe it or not,
50-50 chance.
The caster stays.
Okay.
I'm getting basically your barbarian friend, your great axe friend gets scared and runs the fuck away. He's frightened for a minute. He's hightailing it out of here. He just got blasted by that breath weapon, and then he's like,
Yeah.
And the other one failed as well. So the other caster, who'd actually been doing decent shit. So the only thing you're left with is the guy who's flat on his ass, laying on a corpse, taking almost a nap.
All right.
Your competent people left. Meanwhile, your sister's out there watching as these two just run after she hears one of the loudest roars come from this ancient green dragon. Roll a perception check for your sister.
Okay.
Same bonus
that's a 4 on the
same
die?
bonus you do, yeah.
Which is 6, so that's a 10.
Nice. She's too busy paying attention to them to see anything happening. She's not doing her job right, but that's okay. She's still hidden very, very well. She's hit it on a nat 20. Like, your sister is safe.
Yep.
But she just sees these two run away after hearing the roar. All right. Next up is going to be, well,
everyone else.
Corpse Boy. Corpse Boy. The only one left. Corpse Boy is going to stand up, watch these other two leave, not think it's not a terrible idea, but he's not going to do it. He rolled a 19. Like,
Perfect.
So he thinks, he's like, that's not a bad idea, but I need to stay here. Yeah,
He's
right?
like thinking about it.
Should I stay or should I go?
Yeah.
But third level spells. What are you? Let's cast on self. He's not that kind of person. That's a self. Fuck it, I'll just go with Binding Smite. So he's gonna go ahead and do a Binding Smite. He's gonna pull his Warhammer out and just rush up to her.
Hell yeah.
So you have advantage once again.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have. Solarian would have seen him coming and would have yelled out, "Take advantage of the positioning!" as he's running up.
So he's got advantage with a +7. Good news, he had advantage. Bad news, he rolled a 4. He dropped that 1 though.
Yeah, that doesn't hit the armor class.
Doesn't hit a dragon on the first hit. Second hit. That will.
Yes.
He dropped an 8 for an 18. +7's a 25. He is good. So he uses up a blinding smite. I'm sorry, not a binding. I read the words wrong. That's an additional 3/8, and then con saving throw or be blinded. She is not immune to being blinded.
We'll take it. Absolutely.
Correct. Warhammer is a D10 because he's two-handing this bitch.
Hell yeah.
That's a 10, a 1, and a 6. So that's 17 plus 3. So he just dealt 20 points of damage, and she has to pass a con saving throw
Hell yeah.
of 17 or be blinded. Well, good news is con is her strong one. Con's a +14, so she rolled a 21. Grand total.
That beats a 17.
7 plus 14, that'll do it. She has to get a 1 or a 2 on your con saves. Problem is, these guys are not the smartest.
Yeah.
They're doing.
They're a bunch of himbos.
They're doing what you told them. They're doing a decent job. Like, you can't bitch. Like, 20 additional points of damage is not.
It's pretty good.
It's not bad sauce, right? Because she's at she is now at 293 out of her 420.
Hell yeah.
Like,
yeah, well,
because I add up.
This is fine.
I add up. It's easier than subtraction.
Oh, so we've done 293 out of.
Yes.
Oh, incredible.
So you've got like
Nice.
117 more fucking points, and she is done.
We got
But
this.
she just had
for
that
sure.
really loud roar.
Yep.
After he hits her, she's actually going to use a reaction that she has for tail, spin around and smack him back away with the fucking tail, and looks at him and says, "Get out of here, you pest!" And is going to do that and hits with a melee attack. Dragon makes a tail attack. So standard tail attack. Tail attack is a +15 to hit. His AC is probably not that.
Nah.
Because yours is what, a +2 plate?
So mine is a +2
+3?
plate, and then I have 2 additionally on top of that, and then a shield.
So -4.
So 20 should be
6.
just like the flat if they have
20.
plate and shield.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. 20. Well, no, he doesn't have the shield. He's got an 18. She rolled a 19 on the die.
Damn. Yep.
Boom! Just whipped around, smacked him away, and he is gonna be hurting. Possibly.
Yeah.
No, not not dead if I roll average. It's 3d8.
You're not gonna roll average. You're gonna roll
3d8
high.
plus 8. That's a 7, a 5, an 8. So that's 20.
Yep, told you. I said you were gonna roll high.
20 plus 8. That's 28 total points damage for him. 28. I think
Is he
might.
one that got hit with 74?
Yes.
Yeah, he's out. He's done.
he might
Yep.
be. That's 12. Carry the 1. That's 8. He's still standing. Technically, he's pushed back 10 feet, but he's
Damn.
bleeding. He's got fucking blood dripping out of his fucking mouth and shit. But he's got that warhammer in both hands. You just see him like seething.
Fuck.
As
We're
it is
so fucking close.
But shit's getting real quick. Like 2 of your people just ran.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And that was their turn.
Yep.
And guess
that was
what's coming up next?
The layer action. Next up is the layer action. She bends her head down, almost like she's looking to bite him. But he's standing next to a pool, and she just drinks from this pool, and immediately drinks a little bit of poison and gets her breath weapon back.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's refreshing. Who's next to die? Looks at him. He's basically dead. Looks over at you and says, "Heh." Now it's her turn,
Yep.
and she is just gonna unleash a multi-attack on you. A bite and 2 claws.
Mm-hmm.
The breath weapon didn't do shit. Most of her other shit's not been doing nothing
She
against
knows.
you.
Yeah.
She's like,
Yep.
just going to town. This is a plus 15 with 3 different attacks. So you have AC 24, yes?
24, correct.
Nice. 9 or higher and she hits.
Yep.
That's an 8 and a 1 on the first 2 swings.
Let's go!
And then you're going to hate this last one. This last one was the bite. Naturally.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
take with your shield on both those fucking first hits.
Yeah.
Just like, boom. Nat 20 on this fucking bite.
Yep.
You fucking knew it. Someone had to roll a nat 20.
Of course. Had to.
So, she comes down with this fucking bite. Okay. This combination, I'm just going to Google it. It's going to be easier.
Damn.
It's like 8d10s and 4d8s. Because crit.
Shit.
Y'all the one who chose to come up against her.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
8d10. Okay, and then
God
it just
damn.
is a plus 8.
Ugh.
Boom. Apply.
We're so
and
fucking close.
Roll. 62 points of damage from this
That's
one
actually
bite.
not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Just-
Okay. Okay.
By the
Okay.
way, 18 of that was poison.
Okay.
So
Cool.
that
So
drops
then
you down to 9. So you can
Okay.
drop 62. 9 from 62 is only going to be 53.
53, yeah. Cool.
So you're going to take 53
Okay.
instead.
Cool. That's not bad. All right.
Yeah, that's
I'm
half your
definitely
health in
hurting.
one bite.
Definitely hurting, but still standing. Okay. Cool.
And she yields the floor to you. It is your turn.
All right. And then, as like dripping with poison, is that all you've got? And then he's gonna bring up the Wrath of Nature to attack once again. Does he still have
No
flanking?
advantage. No.
No advantage. Okay.
Because she knocked him back 10 feet with that
right,
tail.
right. Yeah. Okay, so then we are going to. Yeah.
And you can tell she
Oh.
is whooped.
hurting.
herself.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are on essentially equivalent percentages.
Damn. All right. Yeah, we're just going for it. We're going for it. All right.
This episode is just Johnny solos a dragon. Did you not 20?
I did. I was like, what is that? Because there's like gold kind of stuff all over this die. Because Whitney made it for Xander, and that is a picture of a glue gun.
Shout out smoking glue guns.
Thank you for this nat 20. We're fucking going for it on this one. We are pumping in a divine smite at 3rd level.
Okay.
So that brings it
8d8 total.
8d8s, and then another 8d8 based off of just the Wrath of Nature.
Yeah.
I am also going to just roll 16d8 instead.
Yeah. She's not resistant to any of your damage. Because you're not using poison against a dragon that breathes poison.
So, that is 79 points of damage total.
Oh.
Plus 22.
79 and 22. Let me do the math real quick. Make sure you don't need to have that next swing.
That is 91.
That is... No.
Not yet?
No.
That's fine.
Hang on.
I got one more.
It's not 91. That's 101.
Is it 101?
You missed a 10.
I did.
You didn't carry the
God.
one.
It's
101. That's a 4. That's a 9. That's a 3. She is still standing after taking that fucking crit.
Honestly, I figured.
You go right
I got
back
a 13.
in that stomach where you find out the weakness. You hit her again.
13 on that roll, plus that sweet 16. Okay. All right, let's roll these d8s and see what we get. Okay, so that is an 8 on the fire.
Okay.
7 on the radiant.
And 12 more.
I am going to add another divine smite. I'm going to add my last 2nd level divine smite. Let's see. Actually, is harness divine power is a bonus action. Shit. All right, that's fine. I didn't use it before this.
No.
I am going to use that last 2nd level divine smite.
3d8.
So that is 8, 5, and another 2. So that is 15?
Yep. 8 and 7 is 15. 15 plus 27 is 2. Carry the 1. That's going to be 42 more points of damage. Hang on. I think you may have done it. Give me just a second. 6. 436. You have killed Ammarre.
Okay. I am not wasting any time.
You have
right when. Go ahead.
So right as she collapses, she lets out the death roar. Your sister hears this quietly, shouts for joy. Roll a perception check for your sister.
Yeah. That's better. That's a 17 on the die.
Okay.
Plus 6. So 23.
Okay. You get a ping in your head. He heard that. That's all you hear in your head as she sees him turn around.
Yep.
And head in this rough direction. Dragons are not slow.
Okay.
Not in the least. Go ahead and you have 4 turns before he gets here. So you can attack 8 of these eggs. but there are more than 8.
Okay. Okay. I will... So I can use Harness Divine Power. I'm going to use my Channel Divinity to do that with my bonus action on that turn still, to gain back 2 second-level spells. And then...
Okay.
Or, wait, so 1 second-level spell. And then next round I can do another one with my other bonus action.
Oh, okay.
If I choose to do that. Okay. Now that this dragon is dead, is everyone else, everyone, like, not frightened anymore? Okay. I will immediately just say, you two, tend to each other. Just make sure that we're ready for the next fight.
You have 1 ally left. Remember, the other 2...
Well, the other 2, they just, like, they're just out.
It. They left the cave, and they were gone into the woods.
Fuck.
You have the one guy who's on, like, 8 hit points.
Alright.
He did his job of giving you advantage.
Yeah. I look at him and I say, I'm sorry. I am turning around and I'm rushing towards those eggs, and I am going to do as much as I can to try and destroy them.
Perfect. He's going to get up and he's going to join you, but he's moving slowly, and he can only get 1 attack off. So he goes through and he destroys 4.
Okay.
You go through and you destroy... How many turns are you taking? You taking all 4?
I mean... I am going to do 1 turn... Well, I'll do 1 turn. How much is left after that?
You've got 3 full turns. Oh, eggs-wise. There is 16 eggs.
16 eggs. Okay, we'll take 4 out.
He's taking 4 himself.
Okay.
He's just smashing them with a fucking hammer.
So then I will use one of my turns to see how many are left after that.
So
how would you... Do you want me to, like, roll a d20?
Just... You see the clutch. The clutch is basically all together.
Okay.
And it is... There are 16 eggs in that clutch.
Okay. So then, yeah, we will use one of my actions to deal with the eggs if I can. Okay. If not, I will use as many actions as needed to get rid of these eggs. So if that's 2, great.
So 1 attack is 1 kill on an egg for you.
Okay.
Based
so
on
then
your damage
I will. Gotcha. Okay, so then I will. Shit.
You're like, I can destroy 8.
So then if there's 4, yeah, there's 8.
8 and 4, there's 4 left over. If you have something that's a little bit of an AoE, that's why you brought so many people. Was you guys expected a large crash?
Do
you have a response you could send to your sister to get her down here to help? She might be able to help a little bit, or you might want to send her away to save her life. It's your choice. But if you do nothing, the odds of the dragon seeing her are low.
Right. I'm gonna do Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
Would that... I mean, it's not an AoE by any means.
But they're adjacent targets. So, let me see. The answer is a maybe.
Okay.
I want to double check to make sure. Second level, Thunderous... Yeah, Thunderous is first, I'm sorry. Thunderous...
I'm going to have 2... spell levels to do for second level. I will use them if I need to.
Of course. I will let you go ahead and use that for 1 attack to take out 2 in one go. As the shockwave just hurts the adjacent eggs, and as you just keep pounding next to them, they just keep So like 1 isn't hurting.
Oh.
2, it's like hurting 1.5. But as you do it, you have enough to take out all 12 eggs that are left.
Okay.
But that's if you take all 4 turns, because he's going to be here in 4 turns.
Right.
So he's going to be in the He's going to be in the doorway in 4 turns.
No, I am using as many turns as I can to make sure that those eggs are gone.
Yourself.
That is why we are here. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So you guys smash these eggs. You guys are smiting all over the place. This.
Because I can smite on top of a thunderous smite too, so I'm gonna be like, I am expending everything. Everything.
As you do, you guys destroy all 16 eggs. You guys are standing side by side. He's got his arm here because he's beat.
Yeah.
He's like, sir, I think we should probably get out of. And then he looks up as he says out of. And his jaw drops as he's staring down. Algamoth takes it. He breathes this breath weapon. And just... This guy's probably going to fail, but... DC 22 con save.
Okay.
You are going to be able to roll, but I know that half damage may still kill you anyway.
All good. That is a 27.
All right. What's your buddy's bonus?
Is he within 10 feet of me?
He is right next door. He is like adjacent.
Okay, so then he is going to get plus 10 as well.
Hole. Landed on a 19 on that roll.
Incredible.
But half damage.
He's probably dead.
He's still dead. He had 8 hit points left. And your armor, so no resistance on top of the half damage. So he just got dead.
Yep.
You end up taking a good chunk of damage.
Oh, I bet. It was like 70 something last time.
That is 7 o'clock.
Be okay. I think I'll be okay.
Rolling 91 divided by 2 is
45. And then 45
divided by 2. That's
22.
T2. Yep.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Just. Your buddy's dead. You knew he was dead when you saw this dragon.
Yeah.
But he just. This dragon just starts crawling into the cave. And your buddy just melts into a pool where these eggs were.
Okay.
And you are still standing with probably 15 hit points? 20 hit points?
21.
And he's like, and what brings you here? To my den?
Death.
Apparently.
Not you. Not yet. Soon. And I'm going to try and fucking book it. Because I know I'm dead, and if I stay here, I'm fucking gone. So, I have a movement speed of 90 for flying. So I'm going to use my action to dash over to the tunnels in which they cannot make it. And I'm hoping that I can make it far enough in there and they don't recharge their breath weapon that I can possibly get out of this.
He sees his mate. You hear him roar as you're running away. You're in the tunnel. You hear him roar. I know you're going to pass the charisma saving throw. I'm not worried about it.
Well, I'm immune to frightening anyways, so...
there's that too.
Yeah.
So he roars. Roar! You dare! And then you hear him start clawing. I'm going to roll that d6. On a 6, he gets it back. That's a 2. You feel a hand on your shoulder. As you stop running, you hit that max movement speed, you feel a hand and a blade. Yeah, because that's a 19 on the die. Yeah. You just feel a hand and a blade, and you hear a voice say, "Fate did not do what was necessary this day, so I will." Pulls the blade out, dips it in a vial. You can see this happening through your true sight. And he opens your mouth. This figure opens your mouth, pours it down your throat, and you're at 0 hit points. You're alive. You're stable. Your wound slowly starts to heal up.
This is the person that had just recently joined.
This is the face of the person that just recently joined. And
yeah,
as you're dying, you see his form switch to a 7-foot-tall, black, slender figure. Very opposite of what this other guy looked like. This other guy was a very built Ammarre. And he's like, "Yes, well, you will live. Don't worry about that. You will live for eons to come." As he reaches down, picks you up by the scruff of your plate mail. Does a real quick mending on your plate mail, so there's nothing there except for no moss, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And you see the world around you because you have true sight, so you see this cave just disappear and like phase out as you're now in a library. With this cloaked figure and a spring Eladrin over in the corner who's like, she whips her head back. "Don't get any blood on my carpet. We're very particular about blood here."
I will use healing hands. Lay on hands. And I will pump myself with 50 hit points so that
you're back to 50.
So that I can make sure that I'm not bleeding
on her
and
carpet.
I'm sorry. And I'll look at to this person. "Who are you? Why did you do that?"
"Because sometimes, as you well know, change requires action, not complacency. Would you agree?"
I guess it depends on what kind of change you're talking about.
"That is for you to mold to your will. But first, you must break the pesky bond that ties you to another." And he reaches, you don't see a hand, you don't see a face, but you just see like as if he were to open his cloak, a hand reach in his cloak, and you just see this scroll. And he hands it to you. It says, "Ascendant, breaking the bonds of blood." And then you just see like a Dewey Decimal System number. And he just says, "The librarian will be able to help you understand these changes that are about to happen to you."
What do you mean, what changes?
He disappears
What did you do to me?
in a burst of shadow. The
What did you
librarian
do to me?
the librarian says, "Honey, he just changed you into a vampire. You'll be okay. You're in the Fae. I'll train you with everything you need to know."
Wait. Into a what?
A vampire. Have you not met one yet?
I've only heard of them.
She
How could...
walks up and she opens her mouth and you just see two fangs drop from her upper teeth.
He drops the skull, or the scroll, and then just immediately...
They're not there yet. There's no fangs there yet. And she's like,
You're lying.
the change takes a year. You will be here until we have figured out this ascendant puzzle. Too long have vampires been held by the bonds of their sires. We will figure out, together, you and I, how to break these bonds, to invoke new change in not only ourselves, but then I believe he has more in plan for you.
Why? Why? Why me?
Because you're progressive. And his current leadership lacks continuous momentum.
So what, I'm supposed to be a leader now?
In time, you will be. But that time will not happen for quite a while. You will know when the time is right, but it cannot happen until after the bond between you and that leader is broken. Let's start with his records. And she just reaches over to a cart and pulls a book out that says Valeth.
Wait. I feel like Solarian, at seeing that name, feels like a small tug.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, he's not a vampire yet, but he does feel like some sort of familiarity with that. And so when he sees that, he begins to look around the room and he begins to breathe a little quickly. No. This is bullshit. No, you're lying. And then he's going to try and run out of whatever building he's in.
So I'll let this fly. So you're going to that front door. You burst the front doors wide open. It is the middle of the capital city of the spring Eladrin. So it looks like perfect springtime outside for a forest and a city that is not anything you've ever seen. There's got to be 100,000 people in this city alone. All kinds of Eladrin, all kinds of other Fae-like races. You see a few furbolgs, a few all kinds of the spring Eladrin type, the spring Fae. You know the type I'm talking about. And they just stop and look at you.
Immediately walking back in and closing the door. I go back to the librarian. Where am I? Where did you take me?
You are in the Fae, in the library of the ancients. Do you not worship the ancients?
No. No, this... Faye. I need to get home.
And you will. Once we have solved this puzzle. You have forever.
But I have family. A sister.
solve the puzzle quickly.
Fine. He'll pick up the scroll that he dropped. Where do we begin?
And that is where we're going to end the session with where do we begin. I
Oh,
fucking
man.
love that line.